I am still trying to get through all the letters I have received on the topic of IHOP, but I wanted to share an excerpt from one. It is from an ex-intern at IHOP in Kansas City. In the letter, she described her reasons for leaving, many of which were the same as what everyone else has said. What struck me was that most of her letter spoke about the way she has been treated since she left IHOP. She wrote, "From the moment I began having doubts about some of the things occurring at IHOP, I began to be treated differently, like an outcast. I was basically punished, though they didn't call it punishment. I was told that I couldn't receive prophetic visions and words because of my doubting and the fact that I was not committed to prayer. I was given extra journaling assignments and had to spend extra time in the prayer room. I had to participate in a mandatory fast, even though I believe fasting is something that God puts on people's hearts individually and shouldn't be forced on anyone. I was constantly monitored, and my friends and roommates were talked to and told not to listen to anything I said. They were told my doubts were from the devil. After I left, none of my IHOP friends would talk to me. They didn't answer my calls, emails, or respond to my text messages. But one day I ran into a friend while she was off campus, and I confronted her about not talking to me. She said she was told that I was not serving the Holy Spirit, but entertaining demons who were making attempts to distract God's people from their commitment. She said she was sorry, but she wasn't allowed to be my friend. The letter was lengthy and went into specifics that I feel are not appropriate to share at this time. What I want to talk about is the fact that anyone who has doubts or a difference of opinion becomes an outcast. Of the hundreds of letters I've received, this has been a common thread. Everyone who has left stated the same treatment, using these words to describe their experience: outcast, ostracized, condemned, punished, ignored, judged, and belittled. Now I ask you, did Jesus ever treat anyone like this? Would anyone who encountered Jesus during his time on earth describe their interaction with him using any of these words? I highly doubt it. As a Christ-based ministry, aren't Christian values supposed to be upheld? Values of acceptance and love, faith, and hope. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 13 says, "And now these three remain, faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love." Jesus said, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself." Matthew 22 verses 37 to 39.